joining. Welcome to Stonks. This is the new and improved Stonks.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's gonna be exciting today. We're gonna do the first $1,000 giveaway on Stonks.
Yeah. Super exciting. Somebody's gonna win money.
Sign up and make a prediction. There's a big yellow button. Hit that button. And whatever the price is, we're going to lock it in and then pay out $1,000 to the group of people who predict the closest. Welcome. There's no money. There's no price to enter. Stonks.com. Make a prediction to the right price. You win a share of $1,000. And everyone gets one free entry every single day. Get more free entries if you share your link. There's all sorts of ways you can earn free entries. You're going to win some money. It's like pretty much guaranteed. Like, because you can place a bet.
Come over, make a free account. Super easy. Super easy.
Tomorrow we could do crypto.
That could be interesting. That would be interesting. That could be interesting. That would be interesting. Yeah, let's do it.
Spinning wheel.
Sounds fun to me.
Spinning wheel.
Sounds fun to me. Oh, okay. Let's see the winners. We have winners.
We have winners.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, winners are up. Let's see. Noise. Shout out to all the winners. I mean, heck, let's go here. Coming in first place, $125.55. Right here, also coming in second place was coming in third place. Fourth place, coming in fifth place with coming in sixth place with seventh place. $10,000 giveaway coming up. Shout out to the numbers that have continued being growing. Like even this in the chat right now, we have 424 people. You'll learn the game over time. You'll learn the game over time, though. We'll see everybody tomorrow, though. Peace out, chat. Peace out, chat.
All right, peace out, guys. Thank you. So if you're just joining, welcome to Stonks. This is the new and improved Stonks.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's gonna be exciting today. We're gonna do the first $1,000 giveaway on Stonks.
Yeah. Super exciting. Somebody's gonna win money.
Sign up and make a prediction. There's a big yellow button. Hit that button. And whatever the price is, we're going to lock it in and then pay out $1,000 to the group of people who predict the closest. Welcome. There's no money. There's no price to enter. Stonks.com. Make a prediction to the right price. You win a share of $1,000. And everyone gets one free entry every single day. Get more. Alrighty, we are on.
Awesome. Hope everybody's having a great. What is this? What is today already? Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it is definitely Tuesday. I feel like I'm a step ahead. Like earlier today, I woke up and I'm like, oh, it's Wednesday, and I'm like, no, it's Tuesday. And I still can't get my brain around that today is Tuesday. All right, let's see. Let's change the layout a little bit. There we go.
Nice. Nice.
So we were not all trying to lean into it. Let's go though. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Again, today is GME, so make sure you guys get your bids in today. Get your bids in. Good old GME. I know a lot of people. GME holds a special place in their heart. Especially for weekdays.
GME, man. This is the stock that started it all.
It really did.
Right? The whole Wall Street bets, the whole Roaring Kitty. Has there been any update on Roaring Kitty? Like since he last surfaced in May, I think I remember the high watermark was at 530 million on his position, and then it dropped to 300, and then he kind of disappeared. Has there been anything else?
Yeah, so he didn't post his portfolio, but he posted this 4 days ago. And so this is a scene from Toy Story where, he's like, I don't want to play with you anymore. It was the thing that broke everyone's heart. And, the face is, according to him, I think at least Chewy, the stock Chewy. So he bought a bunch of Chewy stock. He was like a 6% holder in Chewy. And so I think this is him dumping Chewy stock, but he hasn't made any predictions on GME. Which is why GME hasn't really moved, right? So if you look at here, this is sort of the GME chart let's do year to date for GME. And these two spikes you see are when he was tweeting, and that's it. Like that's been so there really hasn't been much movement in GME. Earnings
brought it up there. For sure. Like again, it was like trading around like $10 for a while. Then he tweeted and it shot it up. So I mean, it's still trading, double what it was before he tweeted. So it's remained up a little bit at least from where it was at the lower points around like $10 there for a while. There's no way he still doesn't have at least some of it. Like I don't know if he got rid of any of it at all. I mean, I know at one point he was up super big though, right? And then it all came like crashing back down. But again, when these meme stocks go, I mean, all it takes is a couple things to get it back going again. So I'm sure if he like went quiet, radio silence for the next like 6 months and then comes back out of nowhere and tweets again, the stock's going to rally like crazy all over again.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the comments here on his tweet. They're hilarious. There's some funny stuff here.
What's your favorite?
Let's keep going.
What's your favorite comment?
Let's see. I think the memes are far more interesting. So like right here.
I agree. I think the memes are way better. Overall. They're way more interesting at least, especially like breaking them down and looking at them.
You guys can see my screen, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, the rumor is that people want to. Well, he's going to sell GME and then buy GameStop.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
No, Andy! No, Andy! No, Andy!
Did you miss me? Giddy up. I'm a cowboy.
So sad.
Oh.
So sad.
Indeed. Oh man. Yeah, there's definitely some good memes on that side. Just from the community overall. I mean, you could probably spend a couple of good hours just like looking at memes and then trying to break those down as like what some really mean and what some maybe could mean or maybe not. But at the end of the day, it's like obviously, right now he's in this quiet period. I mean, he was in a quiet period for a while there too, obviously, right after the lawsuits and after that went on for a while. Like he was quiet for quite a little bit and then came back and the stock, pumped back up. I'm sure eventually he's going to come back and tweet again and it's going to be, stock's going to pump again because that's just the way it goes. But yeah, and I definitely don't think like, GME's done. That video gave me epilepsy. Oh yeah, hey,
Yeah, man. Sorry, it's
rough sometimes. Okay, it's rough.
FPS is rough sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as long as you have a couple frames per second, you'll get the picture.
I think that's what Pixar did so well. They did human emotions and sort of these stories. Remember that? I mean, Toy Story was like the golden years of Pixar.
It was great.
They don't make shit like that anymore,
No, they really don't. They really do not, which is kind of sad. But I mean, I definitely Toy Story is definitely like I feel like their best years at least.
Yeah.
Going into the obviously the mid 2000s up to like probably like 2012. I feel like they were pumping out really really good content.
Yeah.
At that point, I want some Pixar. I feel that C-dubs. I feel that. Yeah. Let's see, Dieter. Yeah, QQQ moving up. I mean, hey, we'll see. Like I said, it is September, but we do have some things coming up this week that I feel like kind of got the market kind of hesitant right now with what course PCI comes out tomorrow. Then we get initial jobless claims come out in Thursday, and then obviously core PPI comes out Thursday. So there's a lot of tread in the water right now until that stuff comes out. I feel like.
Yep. So I have a big announcement. I think we have all our regulars here.
Yep.
So the announcement is Stonks is changing. So we're going to pivot Stonks from a web-based platform to a mobile platform. And what that means is we're going to basically take the website down for a few weeks or maybe a month or two until we can ship a mobile app. And we're going to try and replicate the same game, just make it a little more fun, a little more interactive and spiffy on mobile, because there's a lot more you can do than on the web. But yeah, so it's a big announcement. It's going to make a lot of people very sad, including us. But don't worry, you can all jump back on the mobile app once it's live. So just some logistics around that. Today will be the last game we run, and so if you are saving tickets, which I know some of you are, you've been farming those tickets, I would suggest use them, otherwise you will lose them. So get your predictions in, and get your GME predictions in. Use those tickets. Don't lose them. Earn some money, and then we'll keep withdrawals open for a while, maybe end of the week or something, maybe next week, so everyone can withdraw their money, and we'll also reduce the amount, I think, to $5. So even if you have a little bit, you can withdraw it, so you get it. Right? We're not doing this to try and not pay you. If you have an account, you'll you can withdraw your money. But yeah, the reason we're doing this is it's very apparent to us that Stonks as a consumer platform needs to live on mobile. And we've been trying to work on it for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. The problem is it's very hard for our developers to focus on building something new when we have like something live and running
that has bugs and issues, and they need to constantly firefight. And so it's going to be a lot more efficient for our time, for our developers' time, to just take a pause on the current version and just ship the new version. It'll get done a lot faster. So yeah, Stonks is not going away. Stonks is just going to mobile. And so making Stonks great again. Yes, Trader Pratt.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the biggest feedback we've heard from everyone is just the mobile experience sucks. And I hear you. And there's lots of like technical reasons why that is the case. And the way to fix it is to sort of go native mobile app rather than trying to sort of do mobile web versions.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'll just take a pause there. If you have any questions, please type them in chat, and we'll try and answer them.
Yeah, for sure. If anybody does have questions, definitely type those in the chat. I mean, at the end of the day, it's obviously the audience we're looking for is obviously on mobile. We know that. I feel like the games themselves could be even more dynamic on mobile as well, in terms of, either whether it's, teamwork or whether it's, bigger and better games. I feel like obviously mobile's definitely the way to move. We've kind of seen that obviously ourselves taking in data over the last, few months here. So, overall, I think, a lot of people that are going to be, or open a Discord, yeah, I feel like, again, it's not a bad idea for like regular people to keep up with everything, for sure. Obviously we'll send, we have emails too, so we could always send, an email blast or whatever it may be once the mobile version's almost out. That way you guys are up to date on that end too. There's definitely lots of ways we can go with communicating with the community overall. So this isn't a Stonks gone forever. It's a renewed Stonks, I feel like, in a better version that most people will be able to take in and, grow a bigger and better community overall with the, obviously a demographic we're really reaching for.
Yeah, use your tickets. Oliver is
use all your tickets right now.
Tickets.
Next 18 minutes. Please use all your tickets. Also logistics. So withdrawals for any winnings you have in your Stonks account are going to stay open till the end of the week, right? So you have the next few days to request a withdrawal, but you do need to request withdrawals until Friday. Friday morning, we'll set out an exact time just to make withdrawals easier for people who haven't quite made it to the $25 minimum. We're going to lower the minimums to $5 just to enable as many people as possible to withdraw their balance, because we want you to get your winnings. It's not like we're trying to keep any of the money. Below $5, basically Stripe fee is just irrelevant. Like Stripe fees, credit card fees are going to eat all of your things, right? So like there's no point doing it. But under $5, so nearly everyone who has anything meaningful is going to be able to withdraw until Friday. So get all your tickets in right now. Today's the last game, and then withdrawals will stay open till Friday. The site will stay open, at least the withdrawals part, till then. And this is a really fun experience. We made a lot of friends, had an amazing community. Thank you guys for tuning in every single day, chatting. Acer, Trader Pad, Guldens, so many regulars that we enjoyed chatting with, and C-Dubs. It was great to see you guys here. Brina, Blind Leader, Trust Fund Baby, still the best name. Crypto Miner. It was amazing to see all of you guys, and hopefully, we're going to see you guys again in the next version of Stonks. It may change, right? The game may change, the format may change, but we, as Murthy said, we do need some time and headspace so that we can fully focus on making Stonks great again. Because it's hard to keep two versions, like a version running and functional, and build something very, very different. So Stonks 3.0, that's right.
Exactly. Stonks 3.0, the bigger, better version.
Yeah, and virus, the reason you can't keep your tickets is we don't want to support legacy systems, right? We want to have creative freedom to build something better.
Yep.
And so, yeah.
It's better that way. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's easy. It's easier on us. Again, like Murdy said, it creates a lot better, freedom for us to be able to build something new, because we think obviously there's a better way of what we've been doing. So at the end of the day, it's like, hey, if you got 200 tickets, Alpha, you just start dumping right now. You got 15 minutes. Just get them in. Just go hardcore. Just yeah. For the alpha users with early achiever reward or sorts upon relogging in with the beta version. Snowflake, there's different ways we could go about doing certain things. Like I said, it's definitely we're in a big thought process right now. So we may be able to do something.
It's funny. I think some people who are not joining the stream today will log in tomorrow. They'll be like, "What happened?"
Yeah, literally. That's definitely what's going to happen. They're gone in the night. It's like, hey,
use all your tickets, guys. Use all your tickets. This is why it pays to be playing every day.
Yep, it really does. It really does.
C-dubs, could we save our usernames? Oh, that's a good idea. Okay,
yep.
we will.
That is a good idea. Yeah, someone else also asked that.
Yeah,
can we
I think it's a
the
great idea.
Yeah.
If we could, save those and kind of transfer them over, but I think that would be great.
Yeah, that shouldn't be that hard.
No, probably not. And
Trust Fund Baby is very happy he gets to keep his name.
True.
In other news, Apple. So TechCrunch published an article on Apple that I think is very fitting, and they called it this. It's sort of what we were talking about yesterday. Apple, like the AI features are like, really, this is what Apple came up with.
Yeah.
Right. And this is sort of the sentiment. I think this is a very good headline. Apple punts on AI. It's like, they're like, well, yeah, we don't know.
Yeah. I think Apple got scared, but everybody started complaining. Honestly, they're like, "Oh shit, do we really want to piss off everybody?"
Yeah.
Again, I just feel like it's so early. There's so much misconceptions out there too with AI. Some people are scared of it. It's like it's the same thing with like driving a Tesla, right? You have people out there that think that Teslas are going to take over the world and start like crashing into everybody or something crazy. So like I've met people, obviously driving my Tesla. Like we had somebody that came down here to Florida and they brought some of their family members with them, and their grandmother was scared to death of a Tesla. She's like, that thing drives itself. It's going to take over. Like, what are you doing? This is like, oh God, no, please. But it is what it is. Like there's a lot of misconceptions out there, lots of different new things. And I think it kind of scares people. Same thing with AI. I think, people are like, it's going to steal all my info and sell it. And I'm over here like, if anybody wanted our info, they could just get it anyway. So I'm not really scared. Like I don't have nothing to hide. So like take my info. I don't care. Like my credit's locked. So go right ahead. I mean, like, yeah. So I don't know at that point, but some people are scared that way. I'm just like anybody that wants your info could definitely get it anyway.
Yeah, most people don't know this, but there are these large data brokers that basically buy info on people and then aggregate it and then resell it. So like think of it this way. Let's say there's like 200 different companies that know a little bit about you, right? Someone knows your shirt size, someone knows your date of birth, someone knows your address. These companies aggregate all of that and then resell that as a package, including time-sensitive information, things like you're in the market to buy a wedding ring, you're in the market to buy a new house or new mortgage,
Yep.
and so these profiles are incredibly sophisticated and comprehensive and cheap to buy. So like if someone wanted to like, even like I remember there was a something that came out where there was, I think, like these guys can predict you getting pregnant before you're going to get pregnant, or like these guys can predict you're going to like think about buying a house before you think about buying a house, just based on all like historical data. And so it's yeah, I don't think you're really anyone's going to win that war of
No.
privacy at this point.
I don't think so either. Like I said, I think once we hit the internet age, I think that kind of just went out the window at that point. It's like, you know, when you piece of property, like what do you get? Like everybody gets that thing in the mail. It's like, hey, you want to buy a copy of your, you know, title, whatever it may be. And it's like, you know, send them $200 when you can literally go down to like your local, you know, office and get one for like $5.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, come on. But it happens, right? I mean, like people literally send those guys hundreds of dollars just to get a copy. And it's like, you don't need to do that. You could literally just go straight down to the local office and get one for like less than $5. But hey.
So here's another news today. Ally Financial shares are down 18%. Not because of anything they did, but I think they basically announced that the state of the US consumer is looking kind of shaky. And, you know, this is something we covered when we were covering SoFi. And I didn't see SoFi move with this announcement. So I'm very shocked. But basically companies like SoFi, Affirm, Ally, I think Ally was primarily car loans. SoFi was probably was primarily student loans. Affirm is sort of, you know, Peloton primarily. They all have a huge risk when people just decide they don't want to pay their loans because they're taking the risk on their balance sheet.
Yep.
And that's sort of what is going on here is there's a balance sheet risk that investors are sort of thinking about. JP Morgan is down 5% too today.
I've seen that too.
So
good old JP.
Again, I don't know if this really means we are really headed into a recession or not, but that's what they're saying. It could also be that they just sucked that quarter and they're blaming the market when really
that's what I was fixing to say.
that happens often too.
Yep. I mean, it's a good play though, right? It like buy some time usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, like I said, I've said it plenty of times. I think we're in like a weird middle ground with obviously some consumers while other consumers are still doing great. I just feel like, again, I feel like the economy's been so strong that I feel like it's going to take a little bit more than that to see a recession. Or like, I guess if we see a regular recession like we're used to in years past, right? Like, you know, we technically went into like a small recession like a few years back. Didn't really see anything off that other than like obviously like from the meme stock highs and things like that. The market was already way too high anyway. So seeing the pullback was honestly pretty healthy. So yeah, I mean, I feel like you just said, I think they just probably a little mix of both there. They had some bad quarter and we're like, look, we're just going to blame it on this right now. And it works for them. So don't blame them for using it.
Yeah.
Rick, you have to connect your bank account through Stripe. So we use Stripe. So it's very secure. Tons of places use Stripe, banks and others. So you have to connect the bank account to withdraw. Yes.
Yeah, you just have to do the withdrawal request before Friday. The money DIDER will, I believe, stay in Stripe until you withdraw it from Stripe. But yeah, at least on stock side, just do it before Friday.
Yeah, it'll definitely stay in Stripe side. Yes, DIDER.
Snowflake. Yeah, the problem with Venmo is there are other considerations we have to do as a business when we're paying out money, especially over $600 to a US person every year.
Yeah.
Is we have to collect some tax forms and we have to do KYC. let's say you're from a sanctioned country, like we could literally go to jail for paying you. And so Stripe handles all that. Venmo doesn't. Venmo also is very US. Stripe will support a bunch of different countries as well. Trader Pride, are the creator merch canceled? Yes, unfortunately. We will hopefully do a new design. Just because it had like a stonks.com in it, and like the web is not going to be the focus, it's going to be the mobile app, and so like having a .com in that is weird. So yeah. Shaban FX. Sorry, stonks is not for you to build a career on.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Building the career, man.
That's not the purpose of stonks.
Damn. Yeah, a dollar goes a long way, though. US dollar goes a long way in some countries, that's for sure. Where he said for today's game.
Yeah, we're not shutting down, guys. We're not shutting down stonks. We're transitioning it to a mobile app.
Yeah,
and we're just going to be offline for a while we build the mobile app and release it. And we're just doing it to give ourselves some headspace to really focus.
Yep.
Cool. 4 minutes left. Let's see.
Yep. See, will we hit 5,000 in time? I think so. I feel like you guys, come on, you guys got tons of tickets. I don't even think the ticker up there even is keeping up. There's so many going in. There it goes.
It's like NVIDIA.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, NVIDIA is wild. That so this is honestly on par with it since we announced that. it's going nuts. But it's right now it says 25. It'll be lower though. Dude, it'll be lower to $5. Anything below $5, Stripe, it's not gonna be worth even doing with Stripe. So, but if you have $5 or more, you'll be able to cash out.
Yeah, after today's stream, we'll reduce it to $5.
Yep. We're not shutting down. So I know we'll answer this a lot. And we'll probably send out an email blast for, maybe people that aren't here that kind of goes over switching to mobile, but we're pretty much just, stopping the web app and going full mobile, which I think will be better for most people overall, especially the demographic that, Stonks is going after.
Yep.
Can't delete messages. Hey. It's all good, daughter. Yeah, true.
The boomers.
The boomers.
I was actually quite pleasantly surprised yesterday. I
think most of the people here are older.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's web. We're on web though, so that makes sense to me, honestly, right?
Mm-hmm.
But people that are boomers can use phones too. It's not like only Gen Z and and millennials and obviously up and coming Gen Alpha are the only ones using mobile phones.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like almost everybody I know has a mobile phone, of some sorts at least. Right. Like I get that like some people like are super, 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 super old. Like, maybe they just have like the old school flip phones, which obviously makes sense for them. But again, like I said, like most people, I feel like especially like under the age of like, let's just say like 70, or they probably have a cell phone. Yeah, but we don't use them like that. I feel it, Havana. I feel it. Like I said, it's definitely different, different age groups are more comfortable on different systems. Like I 100%, know that older generations, like PCs are the way they take in content a lot still, which makes sense. I take in a large portion of my content through PC, but also, obviously working on PC all the time. But outside of that, I'm on I use my phone a lot, right? So it's like, it's just a whole new system. The mobile app will be a lot, better overall. Though I feel like once you guys see it and able to use it, you're gonna be like, oh, this makes sense. I really do think that. And after you guys see like the new iteration of the game and what we're wanting to build on that side, I think you guys will be super excited too on that. So.
Yeah, Ali is having his salad, the famous Ali salad.
Yes.
Yeah.
The mukbang salad goes on. It lives in
No.
infamy.
Yeah, I muted. I would do an ASMR for you guys, but like there's usually a lot of background noise.
Yeah, okay. It's okay.
But the salad has kale, pickled onions, chickpeas, tomatoes, cucumbers, um, some pesto vinegar dressing, and I actually put some hot sauce on it.
Nice.
Kind of make it a little spicy.
Salads are like buying index funds, boring but good for you.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh,
Put that out, put my face on it.
Salads are great.
By that. I will die on that hill. Salads
Sure.
are like buying index funds, investing in index funds.
No, 100%. Like, I feel like I eat at least one salad a day most days, which is kind of crazy, but
That's amazing, man. You're
Eat-
like
eat a ton of
99th
salad.
percentile.
yeah, literally.
Compared to most people. If you're doing that, like you're 99th percentile.
Dider, I loved watching your stream. I was watching you yesterday,
Yep.
right before Trader
Making
Prague
those
stream.
beats.
Those beats were amazing. I think you should honestly stream more, like
No,
Twitch,
100%.
YouTube, stonks. Like I think people
what
are
I'm saying.
gonna love your stream.
No, I agree with that. Like, obviously, like, once we do be able to bring back content from creators on stonks, 100% here. But in the meantime, I think, even like, say, like Twitch, I think they just launched some stuff for DJs and beat writers and things like that over there. So maybe that's something to hit up, Dieter. I'll come watch for sure.
Yeah, no, that was a great stream, man. I was watching it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was.
I have it on a lot, man. I like the beats.
Yeah. Yeah. stream.
Yeah, you
All
can.
right. I think we closed predictions. Okay, so we're
Yeah, we
at
did.
5,365 predictions. Amazing. Let's see who's going to win today. I think Hot Trades has a whole bunch of tickets that Hot Trades has deployed. And so statistically, I think Hot Trades is going to win.
Hot Trades literally was just sitting there, just getting them all out. Let's go, Trades. Let's go, man. I know you had a lot of tickets built up, so I think right now my count's setting at 500 tickets. So you have 800 tickets left, Trader. Jeez.
Wow.
Oh,
Somebody
wow.
had 1,400. Was that Hot Trade? So you did use 600 tickets pretty quickly. That's great.
Yeah. Yep. I know. We had a lot of people probably stack a lot of tickets on the 25 ticket thing for sure. They had to. I know, like Stock Jock has so many. It's not even funny.
Yeah, at some point, if you have enough tickets, you're like.
Top, we're not shutting down. We're just pivoting to mobile. So we're building the mobile. It'll be live. You'll know when it's live, Top, as well. So it's not really so much shutting down. Just we're re-envisioning what Stonks is in the mobile format, because we've seen the data that points us towards like needing mobile to really make this work. And also we're redoing the game itself, be it a different system. Overall, just think, stonks.com, but better. That's what we're reaching for here. So it's not a buy forever. It's just hopefully, once we get the app out here in a few months, and you guys will be, excited to be back on the stonks again.
Yeah, startups do this quite often. This
Yep.
this is our startup, and this is what's also better known as a pivot, right? So like a change in platform or strategy or product. Um, yeah, sorry for the late notice, but we will keep withdrawals open until the end of the week.
Yeah.
And stocks is not going away. The email says it's shutting down. That was probably worded
A little.
a little confusing, but we're not shutting down. Stocks will come back. It'll take some time, but um, it's gonna be a slightly different product, slightly different game. Mobile withdrawals are going to stay open until the end of the week. Withdrawals are going to stay open till the end of the week. So, and
Yep.
we're also, just to make it easier for you guys to get your money out, we've also already reduced the withdrawal minimum from $25 to 5. So tickets, are not really worth much unless you win money. But if you did win money and you had any money in your account, and you were saving up to get to 25. We've reduced the minimum to 5. So basically, everyone with really any amount of money should be able to withdraw now, and that's much more important. Is making sure you get your money rather than sort of tickets which aren't worth anything. If your site still says 25, just refresh your page. You're welcome. It's me for all the fish.
So what do we think is going to happen with GameStop?
Well, I feel like with GameStop, it's any little good news could really pump the stock here. Doesn't take much, right? So I feel like as long as they have as long as they're on point or maybe even slightly beat, I feel like stock pumps no matter what. But it is GameStop, so you never really know. But I feel like, see, net sale, is it out now? I think it's out right now. GME Q2 results.
Net sales down 31% year on year.
Man, that is rough, dude.
Oh my goodness.
That is rough.
Well, the last quarter earnings was kind of the same.
Yeah,
right?
it
It was
was
like a 30%, kind of 30% drop year on year.
It was pretty. It was a decent drop there.
Yeah.
I mean, the only good news with hardware sales, the $750 PS5 Pro is coming out soon. So, but at that point, I feel like just get a PC.
Yeah.
Just get a PC, please.
How much do they make on hardware sales? Is it a?
I'm not 100% sure, like what their splits are on those hardware sales at all.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're making some money there, but I just don't know how much it really is. I'm sure that statistics out there. I just don't know if it's by console or if it's just like a straight price, no matter what kind of console it is, or No, Pyro, no. Unfortunately, no. The money will be used in the next iteration of stocks. Then you can rest peacefully knowing that money will go to good use. Exactly, trust fund, baby. We all just need trust funds, and hey.
Yeah, just to be clear, the mobile app will give you free money every day, just like what you're getting today.
Yeah.
So, just the way you play the game will be different and the formats will be different, but you'll still come and get thousands of dollars every day. Hopefully more, right? So the plan is to really find ways to subsidize the price pools using advertising and increase them. So, Stonks is not shutting down. That email was wrongly worded. Stonks.com is shutting down, which is the website, but we're pivoting to a mobile app.
Yeah, the website. This is lesson, folks. Don't let ChatGPT write your emails.
Yeah, literally. Not great. Not great. Oh man. Yeah, I seen that email come across. I was like, well, chat's probably fixing to explode. I was like, I don't know if that was like the right way of doing it. Maybe maybe even a title like, the mobile pivot would have been a better title. I don't know, but something along the lines that wasn't shutting down.
Stonks sponsored by Bolt. Remember the Bolt crisis?
Yep.
Startup Bolt Financial.
Oh man, that was
But this is a good that was a good way to put it actually. Stonks.com, the website is shutting down, but Stonks, the product and the team is going to be relaunching with something new, mobile focused soon.
The winners should be divided. But better than 18 cents. Yeah. Okay, Virus. I mean, hey, we take in all the feedback, so if you guys have feedback, definitely, you can definitely put it in the chat. No hard feelings here for sure.
What was your favorite what was everyone's favorite moment on Stonks? Curious to hear.
Yeah.
Maybe you start with Murthy, Jason, you guys, and people in chat can chime in.
You wanna go, Jason?
You can go. I feel like I have one too, though. But.
I think the CEO interview we did a few days ago, that was pretty cool. What was her name? Anna? No. Ina? I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I think just the people here in chat, like all the regulars. I see you guys also in other people's streams, like Trader Pred, Acer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the list is too long to really read out here, but you know who you are, C Dubs. Yeah, like I just see you guys all the time, and
Every day.
Yeah, this is how friendships form. Like money money comes and goes, and stocks go up and down, whatever. But like, friends stay around.
No, 100%.
Emotional support animals stay around.
True. True. Yeah, I feel like, obviously I have a, few favorite moments. I feel like just the overall, growth of the community in those first like few weeks, and like seeing like obviously, which we have now, like core users that have been here like every day, and also core users that are in like everybody's chat. I think that's like super awesome. Like obviously like the NVIDIA game was nuts. Chat was moving so quick that you couldn't even see anything. It was really wild. But yeah, I feel like just like Murty said, I think the core, users that are here every day, like, as you make like friendships, them, you can make jokes back and forth, everybody's, cutting up a little bit. I think overall, again, I feel like it's just, the friendships you made along the way there. But again, this isn't like a farewell. This is like a see you soon / later. Because I really do think like this was like the very, very start of things. And, obviously in startups, you pivot a lot, usually early days, because you usually don't find something that sticks like right away. You're kind of building as you go here, which is obviously what we've been doing. And you find, things that are 100% missing. Like for us, at least it's on the mobile side. And we found, obviously like maybe one certain game, really doesn't play as well in terms of virality. And that's the reason why you go back to the drawing board and make a better version of it, which is what we're doing on the mobile side. So yeah.
If you're new here, today's stream and game is the last one for the current version of Stonks. We're gonna go offline for a little while, make a new product, relaunch on mobile in a month or two. Elon Musk timeline, right? So TBD. Could be a few weeks, could be a couple of months. We've reduced the withdrawals to $5 from 25, so everyone can withdraw. And that is going to stay open till the end of the week. Virus says do a drinking stream on Friday. It's funny. At one point, we launched a new product. This is years ago, Murthy. You remember Eddie Garby? If you're on the stream, you're going to remember this. But actually, Murthy did a drinking stream to launch a new product. We did it on Twitch and YouTube.
That's great, man. I wish I was around for that. That had to be great for sure. Let's see.
One thing that did happen is a lot of people got that email that was worded incorrectly and
True.
showed up on the website. So we
Yeah.
had a huge number of people show up here.
Have people's attention.
I mean, it worked. No publicity is bad publicity, right?
Yeah, true. So it's like, hey, you roughed them up with the hey, we're shutting down, see you forever, bye bye.
We're closing. 90%
everybody
off.
comes.
Doors are closing.
Yeah. It's like those mattress, warehouse stores that somehow continue to pop up like on every corner. And you're like, it has to be like some like money scheme. They have to be laundering money or something of some sorts, but they just continue popping up. You're like, how many people need mattresses? Right? Like, I don't know. I don't see anybody in there either. But hey, they're still going on and they're opening stores like every day. It's like Dollar Generals.
Yeah, we're gonna send emails once the new product and new app is ready to launch, guys. Just need some time to be able to build it and focus on it. And we're gonna put up a parked homepage. Oh, that's a great idea, guys. I mean, what Blind Gamers just put here, I think this is a nice thing to do for all of the streamers and creators who kind of worked with us in the early days. We could put up a landing page, parked homepage with some friendly links. What do you guys think? Coming soon, Stonks 3.0
No, I
coming
agree
soon.
with that because people are going to come to the website like over time anyway. So like having a landing page that kind of just like an explainer as well, I think it'll be great.
Yeah, we're gonna do that
welcome,
anyway,
Corey.
right? Yeah, we're gonna do that anyway. So I think putting links to the creators to thank them, I think is a nice touch, right? Creator Pad and Stock Jock and some of the early guys like Free Advice Guy, Victor. I think that's a nice idea. It's we've always been about the community, and I think it's a nice way to sort of say thank you and stay in touch. And honestly, that was my favorite part was the community, was all of the regulars on chat, just getting to know you guys, shit talking, shit posting, emote spam, all of the times you guys like double or nothing your channel points every single day. Remember the early days where chat would just be double or nothing, and like we would show every notification so you couldn't get a word in. You remember those days where every new user would show up on chat that have like that whole announcement block and you couldn't get a word in?
Yeah, it was crazy.
The streamers, the regulars, it was great. It's so much fun.
The good old days.
We should be drinking.
Virus, get out of here.
Yeah, channel points will be reset. So if you have channel points on a channel, you will lose them.
Yeah.
Or go gamble them away anyways,
Yeah, everybody just go gamble. See if you can hit an all-time high.
Habits are such a thing. I actually just clicked on claim daily reward at the top and claimed.
Yeah, I did too. Don't worry. I just did that like 5 minutes ago. I was like, why did I do that? I think I did it just because I had 499 tickets, and I was like, I'm getting to 500.
Drider or anyone else, if you guys want to look at some of her video streams and make a little fun clip on the best moments, whether it's the NVIDIA 10K or somebody saying dumb shit in chat, or something a streamer did in one of their channels, we will put it on our social. If you want to make a little 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute highlight reel from Stonks 2.0, happy to put that on social, put that on a landing page as well.
In other news, GameStop is up 1% because
told you
going down 31% year on year.
It doesn't matter, bro.
We're declining revenues 30%. Nah, not a big deal.
Doesn't matter. Meme stocks, we don't care. We don't care about that. What do you mean? Any other company would have just went down like at least 30-40%. And then here you have GME is like, up 1%. We just don't care. I'm telling you, some stocks are just different. Especially since the, pandemic in 2020 and going into 2021 with the stock market boom, like it's just a different marketplace.
What is GameStop even going to do at this point? I just don't understand. Like, what is the plan?
I don't know the plan. I've thought about plans in my own head, but like, yeah, I feel like it's just in a weird spot. In a very, very weird spot. I know there for a while they were pushing like old school games. Like they were like really big on that for a while. They pushed that for a while in terms of like, buying and reselling like Nintendo or Atari games or whatever it may be. They pushed that like super hard for a while. Now I don't really see them pushing that as much anymore. It's just like they're in a weird phase because they do have so many brick and mortars.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. It's like, look, like obviously I feel like an online pivot and a more online pivot would be best, but they also still have so many brick and mortars.
Yeah, they're selling like Alpha Exchange. Yeah, they're selling like physical cards in stores now, like Pokemon cards. And I mean, might as well sell like Jordan shoes next to them. I don't know. Like
anything and everything you can get.
Watches. I don't know. Like,
just start chilling it. Who cares at this point?
Yeah, I think yeah, maybe GameStop needs to pivot to like a new kind of retail.
You know what would be cool? I think if GameStop did, and they would have to build new stores for this, but bring back the old school social arcade. Not like Chuck E. Cheese type stuff, right? But like, I don't know, like like LAN parties, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
LAN
what
parties
I'm going
be
with.
sick, man.
Where I go with my buddies, your wife or girlfriend is not allowed to call you for 5 hours.
Yeah.
And like you just have a boys' night out. Like that should be GameStop.
Yeah, we used to do that, honestly, especially like Halo 2 days. Like I used to go to GameStop and like even like the first part of like Halo 3, we used to go to different like tournaments at GameStop all the time and play, Halo. And then obviously they had some for like Smash Bros back on 64. Mm-hmm. Those were like the great days that I like to look back on at GameStop. Like I had a lot of fun doing that. Yeah, honestly, something like that would be sick though, like LAN parties again, getting those going. I feel like there's definitely enough people out there that would go.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a better idea.
High-end LAN parties, right? Because all the customers of GameStop now are older and they all have more disposable income. Right? Because the kids these days aren't going to GameStop, right? They're just buying their games off PlayStation or wherever, right? Like we are the generation that actually went to a store, bought a physical CD or DVD, and then went home and plugged it in. And so like we have disposable income now. We're older now, we're in the 30s and 40s. And like, so if they just made like a premium experience for like older guys to like go chill and play games. Yeah, I don't know.
I agree. Like I said, I feel like there's so many more things they could probably do. GameStop, Hooters.
Why not?
Honestly, like why not? Right? Like whatever. Like get some. I mean, instead of like Buffalo Wild Wings, you can get wings at Hooters anyway. So what's it matter? So honestly, why not? Right? Like they definitely could pivot. They have enough money on the balance sheet. Like do something. I don't know how much money they have on the balance sheet anymore. Obviously, it might be on. I'm sure it's on their statement. But either way, I'm sure they have enough money to pivot and do something different. Because I feel like right now what they're doing is just feeding out.
Screw the mobile app. We're gonna build Hooters and GameStop. LAN party.
Dude. Maybe we put a deal together to take a position and then take over GameStop.
So both companies are dying, right? Hooters is dying, GameStop is dying.
Yeah, literally.
That would work. Yeah, daycare for men. Just leave them there and go shopping in your mall.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
I'm down.
Every big mall, every big mall should have this like husband daycare.
Yeah, literally. Like I would stay there if they had a big bunch of LAN parties to set up a bunch of those old like CRT TVs. Like sign me up. Like I'm there. Like I'll let Nicole just go walk around the mall. I'm not doing it.
I saw this in Cabo once. If you've ever been to Cabo, there's like this kind of nice shopping mall in downtown Cabo, and there's a strip club right opposite this fancy mall, and literally it has a big sign saying husband daycare.
Yes, that is perfect. Honestly, though, like
yeah, I mean, I like this gaming thing better than a strip club because it's kind of like poor taste.
Sure.
And wives are probably going to be wondering if they're going to see their husbands again. Is it a one-way?
True.
one-way daycare, or like, am I going to
So
get my
one-way
husband back?
daycare.
You know. Here's another idea. Let me show you guys something cool. By the way, if you're new here, you just saw the email, join the stream. Stonks is not shutting down. Today
Yep.
is the last game on the website, right? So this game is going to change. We're launching with a new product on mobile in a little bit, but in the meantime, we're going to stop doing these daily games. There'll be something else, a placeholder on the website. We'll email you when something new launches, but today is the last game. And it was very appropriate that it was on GameStop, the thing that started it all. Withdrawals are extended till Friday, so you can still come to the website, log in, withdraw your money. We've also lowered minimums from $25 to $5 to really let anyone who has money withdraw, right?
Yep.
Okay. Take a look at this. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Make it a little
Yes.
bigger. Okay.
Kitties.
Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. So, video games are too much screen time is bad for you, whether you're a kid or an adult, right? We sit at our computers all day. You're hurting your back, hurting your eyes, all of that shit. Get out. Somebody opened this thing, okay, at a mall near where I am. It's called Mini Cat Town, but you could do the same with dogs.
Holy shit! Can we go there on Friday?
It is incredible.
Man, I want to go to that. That sounds
especially
great.
for kids, right? Especially for kids. So, like, imagine, and you can adopt them, right? So these are
Yeah.
like young animals from a shelter, and it's like huge. It's basically like an amusement park where like the animals are freely running around, and
Nice.
you know, you can gently interact with them, play with them, cuddle, whatever. It's pretty
This is
cool. They have all
sick.
their toys. You know, the cats are running around. So this one is cats only.
Yeah,
But
I
I
want a
think
dog one too.
every mall should have like a cat one and a dog one, right?
Yeah, literally.
Look at this. I mean,
Oh, that is. I want that right there. I don't even.
you guys seen hamster wheels?
Yep.
They have a cat wheel. It might show up on this video. Let me see.
Cat
They
wheel.
have-
No.
There's the cat wheel. They can
How
run
much
it.
does
The
it
whole.
cost? Do you pay to enter?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a like, I think it's $10-15 or something for
That's
an
worth.
hour. So
That's for an
you-
hour. That's totally
yeah.
worth it.
You get a coffee. You just kind of go relax, and it makes you so
God,
Yeah.
I wanna go there.
feel better.
Your
just-
mental state has to be better after
Oh,
that anyway.
so much better. You cuddle a pet kitten, like you will feel so much better.
Yeah.
We
And
will
most of
heal
them
your soul.
are babies.
This is pretty smart though, honestly. Because like usually, like I think we all know, like the usual pet stores are just like terrible anyway.
Yeah.
Like when you go in them, like the dog, like everything's all like, you know, pretty much like guarded and up in little tiny cages. They barely move around. Like having like a dog town and a cat town would be awesome.
There should be two areas of the cafe. You know, the dog lovers on one side. And
Yeah,
the cat
exactly.
lovers on the other.
Yeah, maybe like a glass barrier like separating them. I don't know, but that would be super awesome. Like I like the idea though. I haven't seen one like that before. Like, usually you just see the usual like cats and stuff like that, or like little tiny cages. And I always just feel bad. Like I didn't want to go buy all the dogs, but they're all like they're selling for like $2,000 a piece. I'm like, I don't know about that one, but jeez.
Yeah, shelter is free.
Yep. Exactly.
You know, I heard I used to work in animal rescue, still do a little bit, but here's a crazy stat. Every year, around 3 to 5 million cats and dogs are euthanized in the
Yeah.
US.
Sad too. Really, really sad.
Million. You know, that's
Yeah, it's super sad because like obviously like you know I have two mini schnauzers, but they're both rescues too. So it's like, and I mean pretty much I've never you know bought an animal from like from a mall or like a chain or anything like that before. Like I said, our old dog before that was a husky.
Mhm.
She was like they found her like on a 3-foot chain and like she was almost dead because she hadn't ate anything in so long. Like somebody just chained her up out there in the woods.
Mhm.
So like, and she was like super, super nice. She lived like, you know, to very old age, but then she finally passed away. And then obviously went and got 2 new rescues, and that's the mini schnauzers we have now. And, you know, I feel like that's the way to go anyway. It's just, there's so many rescue animals out there that need homes. Like, and some of these, like, I think we all know puppy mills are just wild in their own right, and kitty mills and all those. So.
Old dog, thanks for pointing that out. I think the email said withdrawals are till Wednesday of next week. So
Nope.
I think we could just extend it, right,
Yeah.
guys? Like I think Friday, Wednesday, it's not a big deal either way. So we just extend it till 9/18 Wednesday, which is Wednesday of next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys have some more time, and we'll be consistent with what was said in the email.
Trader Pratt, how about in China? Well, certain parts of Asia they eat dogs. So which I found very interesting. Like if you think about it, we've categorized certain animals as a society that like we would never think about eating because for whatever
Yeah.
reason, like cats and dogs we would never eat. But if
Yep.
you look at history, yeah, I mean humans have eaten cats and dogs for
Yep.
for a long time, and yet somehow like this is my vegan speech going, so I apologize to people, but we've normalized eating cows, but cows have just as much emotion as dogs and cats, and so like I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I've always thought that was weird too. How like
Like if you're gonna eat everything.
yeah, literally. Like, what's it matter? Meat's meat, right? Like, at the end of the
Yeah,
day, it's
sure.
like people eat like what, like some of the I guess more weird things. Like obviously people eat snake. They eat
Yep.
Alligators. There's all kinds of stuff you're eating out here. Like you're not eating the puppy, but you're eating the swamp puppy.
Yeah.
Like hey.
Like in Japan, they'll eat like dolphins and
That too.
Dolphins and whales, yeah.
Yeah.
And in
Yeah.
the US, we look at it going like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yep.
Killing dolphins because they're so smart, which I think is very valid. Of course they are.
Oh, dolphins are super smart.
But people will say that while eating a burger. And I'm like,
Yeah.
do you not see the logic problem here?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the way I look at it is like, look, if you're gonna eat, if you're like pro meat, be pro meat. Like, don't be pro some meat. I guess. Like
I just feel like everyone should have the one experience of killing and slaughtering your own, like whether it's cow or a goat or a sheep or whatever, chicken, before you should eat meat. Like you should, if you've never like taken a knife and like killed an animal, shooting it doesn't count because it's too remote.
Yeah, it is.
Right? It's too remote. There's nothing visceral about shooting. But I think that's an experience everyone should do at least once in their life, and then decide.
Yeah. There was a story about they took young children. I think it was like first, second graders or something from a school to like to like a factory where they were like making meat, right? Like cows. And the kids all love Big Macs and whatever. And they go there and they'll start crying because they've never like seen. They know like, oh yeah, like meat comes from cows, but they've never actually seen the act of slaughtering, skinning, and processing an animal, which is not for the faint of heart if you've never seen it or done it. But let me add something to that thought. And I know GME like prices have locked here, so we're just waiting on calculating winners here. The price I think is 2308, William. If you could put that in. Do plants also have feelings, right? Because they respond to stimuli, to sunlight. Obviously, some people say when they talk to their plants, they grow better. I don't know, but do plants also have? Is there living things, obviously, right? And do they also process external stimuli? It's some capacity, and do they have some capacity for feeling or understanding? I don't know, right?
They did the study where they took tobacco and tomato plants, and when they cut it, there was an actual sound, an audible sound, pretty loud in the ultrasound range. And there's some papers on this if you want to Google it. Like I was shocked because as a plant eater, I'm thinking I'm better than everyone else by not killing animals, and yet like when you kill plants, there's an actual physical sound that gets produced. It's just not audible to human ears. But if you have an ultrasound sensor, you can actually like detect it, and it's real. And it's not just when you cut the plant. It's like if the plant doesn't have enough water, you get a different tone. And so there are all these like interesting like ultrasonic sounds that essentially come from plants. And different plants have different ranges. And I had no idea. I was like so shocked. I was like, damn it.
I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm eating. Like I don't know. Like the plant tastes good, I guess. But
maybe like
do have
Steve
winners,
Jobs
too.
went like fruitarian for a while, which I think he ended up in the hospital because of it or something.
Yeah.
But the logic was this: is like fruits are really the only like guilty-free kind of. I don't know. This is a pretty sad and depressing rabbit hole.
Yeah, it is.
down
I'm over here starting to feel bad about the salad I ate earlier.
I know,
What
right?
you doing,
What
bro?
the
Like, well, all right, we got winners, guys. We have winners.
All right.
There's lots of people on the Delta. What is that? Like 12 people on the same Delta. So obviously, Trustbow coming in first place with $125.42. Jung coming in second place with $62.92. TK came in third place with $37.92. Swirling Brain coming in fourth place with $25.42. Trade 94 in fifth place with $17.92. Emma coming in sixth place there with $15.42. Kura coming in seventh place with $12.92. What is that? I think it's Ben Hedger coming in with eighth place with $10.42. Buckeye coming in ninth place with $7.92, and Killingbird rounding out top 10 with $5.42. Congrats on anybody who won money. I know there's a lot of people that won 42 cents. There's a lot of people there. But congrats to anybody who, again, obviously played in the last web version of Stonks. Hope you guys are excited to come back, soon for the web version. Can't wait to have you guys back and, obviously be a part of the community again. Again, this isn't a goodbye forever. This is just a see you soon / later for the new iteration of Stonks from the mobile side.
Yeah. And if you want to stay in touch with us, guys, you can always email us. But follow Stonks on Twitter. That's another great way. We have your emails. We're going to keep you updated with weekly news and newsletters through our newsletter. And we'll also email you once the new app or product or game is ready to launch. But follow Stonks on Twitter. It's at Stonks_daily. Here, I'll drop it in chat if you haven't. But that's the handle, Stonks_daily. And that's another way, good way to stay in touch and also send us DMs.
Mm-hmm.
There is an earnings call. GME Z-Band did drop results today, and the stock did move post earnings.
Yep.
Post market hours. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Cool. Yeah, we'll send everyone an email. Just be on the lookout. In maybe 4 to 6 weeks, we'll send you an email, and we'll do this debauchery again.
Yes, you can click on that link right there, guys, in the chat. It might be easier to follow us just clicking on the link. If you guys don't want to go search it, you can click on that link right there in chat I just posted and follow us on Twitter, or AKX, I should say. We don't call it Twitter. But you can click on that link, follow us there. We'll also keep you guys in the loop through obviously via email as well. Thanks for the last $9. You're welcome, right, Dieter? Hey, Dieter, I better see you on like Twitch or something soon, bro.
Dude, your stream, your music was amazing. Loved it.
Yeah, literally. So definitely better not be the end of your music. And obviously, once we get creators on this side again, we'll definitely love to have you again over here, at least creating some sort of content. Does the change not withdrawal? Are you talking about like if you have like $25 and like 16 cents or something like that? I'm guessing. Guessing that's what he's talking about.
I think you can only do 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, just refresh it if it says 25. You just have to refresh the page.
Yeah. It'll be knocked down to $5. Like I said, anything under $5 just doesn't make sense going through Stripe. You're not really going to get any of it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely should, Dieter. Definitely should, man. I donated 94 cents back to the boys. That's what we like to hear, Shiloh. That's what we like to hear. We'll use that 94 cents for a good cause. Don't worry.
Thank you for your donation.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you for coming in. Thank you for everything, and you will get an email from us regarding next steps on the mobile app.
Yep.
Yep, coming soon. Elon timeline.
Coming soon.
The Elon timeline. Oh, man.
1 week. 1 week.
1 week tomorrow. We're launching tomorrow.
Get out of here. I love it. That's a meme.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
All right.